But you could see a little bit. We mentioned that the first couple minutes she didn't quite look herself, but didn't take very long. She did a little bit of what Morgan does all the time, and I think just having her out there was really good.
Another great milestone for Brianna tonight. Now only Maya is above her in career scoring at UConn. It makes you wonder how Maya Moreover scored 3,000 points. To look at how great Stewart is, and that she's just at like 2350 or somewhere around there.
Yeah. Well, Maya was unique. She was a machine at both ends of the floor. She scored off transition baskets. She scored off rebounds. She scored off threes and mid-range games. She just her freshman year, she just had a much more productive freshman year than Stewie did. So that's probably the biggest difference right there.
Focal points today.
When we come out and we shoot the ball the way we shot it in the first 10 minutes or so, it's really hard for the other team to. Doesn't matter who it is, could have been anybody. When we come out and we're that aggressive and we're making shots. And when Stewie starts a game the way she started it tonight, it just gets everybody into a really good rhythm. And we've been really good this year at not putting people on the free throw line. We've been really good at defensively, not for the most part, not giving up a lot of second shots and putting ourselves in tough spots. So we went into the game just thinking, if we can, keep them off the free throw line like we have been doing all year. Let's do a better job offensive rebounding, which I think we did a little bit more. Just trying to get our guys to get better individually at the things that I think we're going to need a month from now.
This question's a little off the track from the game, but I'm curious when the USA.
It gave them a lot of trouble, obviously, the whole game, but definitely from the start. Talk about the defense.
Yeah, with Morgan Tuck in the game, we don't do it the same way as when Gabby Williams is in the game. It's two different types of pressure, but it really, Mariah being Mariah, she's able to do a lot, especially if the other team has one primary ball handler, which is what happened, today. She put a lot of pressure on their guards. And then when Gabby comes in, they're already, figured the other team's already a little bit, on their heels maybe, and then when Gabby comes in, it just accelerates it. And Lou's becoming a better defender every day. She's getting her hands on more and more passes. So yeah, it's been about 5 games now, 6 games where we just kind of turned it up, and it's really helped us a lot. Anybody else?
Has it an advantage on the floor, or did you think she was just going to initiate no matter what?
They changed defenses a lot, during the course of the game, and we spent a little bit of time the last couple of days just talking about don't necessarily get caught up in, what play are we running. We're going to come down and we're going to initiate something, and then where it goes from there is up to you. And Stewie's really smart. Like, she really sees things, and there was a huge, gap in the middle of that zone, and she found it, and she found it early, and she found it often. And when Stewie can get the ball in that area, it's about impossible to stop.
Free throw shooting continued today, 15 of 16 of 18. But I know you're superstitious about a lot of things. Is free throw shooting one of them in terms of talking about it or doing anything differently in practice?
We have not done one thing differently from all the previous years that we've done. There are times when we've shot the ball great from the free throw line, and we go and we practice and we shoot them. There are times where we've not shot the ball great and we stop shooting them in practice, and it actually gets better. So right now their only mindset is to make them, so they just keep making them. But it's not anything that we've done differently. We just have good free throw shooters this year. I wish I could take some credit for it, or the coaches, but it's just, we just have a good free throw shooting team.